Welcome to our Saturday chat. Today we're going to talk about building encounters, combat encounters specifically, for very roleplay or narrative heavy campaigns within 5th edition. If you want to know the build together prompt, it's in the description. So I've been running a very roleplay heavy game for well over 2 years now, and I have slowly gotten much better at building combat encounters that play to the strengths of a very narrative-esque campaign within 5th edition. Now, to be fair, there are better systems for that. I know that. Before you come in the comments, I'm actually working on kind of hacking in some stuff from Batovia into Dungeon World and maybe shifting over to that. But for the time being, I work within the confines of 5th edition. I've done it for years, so I've gotten pretty decent at it. Now, I can't give you a guru-like fix for this, but I can tell you what my tenets usually are, and this is how I go about doing it. First, have a mechanism in place that makes the fight short. And when I say short, I mean 4 rounds max. Like, that's a lot of rounds, actually, usually. If you can somehow get it to end engagingly within that time, that's fantastic. Sometimes it'll last a little longer, that's okay. But you want to have a system in place that either means one side wins really fast or the other side wins really fast, or some kind of thing that's going away, and if it's gone, the players need to leave, right? So in one of these situations that I had done this was for a different campaign, but I was using the same sort of skills I had gotten, which was I created this scenario in which they're fighting this spirit of the mountain within the caves of the mountain, and occasionally it will release like toxic gases by opening fissures in the rocks. When this happens, they have a limited number of these things called Miner's Lung that they can throw and neutralize the stuff in the air. When that's out, none of your player characters can breathe, and you need to leave, right? Or you need to finish the combat within a reasonable amount of time before you might die from suffocation or from poisoning even. And this made the combat very tense. I did something recently as well where they actually ended up talking their way around this, but there was a fight in which, if it lasted long enough, the character's strength scores would have been like all at 2, right? If they didn't get things accomplished quick enough. And this makes for tense scenarios, makes for scary scenarios. And I don't just randomly throw combat encounters anymore on my players because it's not that interesting. I throw specifically things that will end quickly, that have a mechanism in them that will make the fight end quickly, that make it feel dramatic. There's a resource to be expended, or there is something that is drastically going to either kill you quickly or you will kill it quickly. No other way around it. Let me know how you build your own custom encounters in 5th edition. Thanks for chatting with me. Have a great weekend.